What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be doing my next round of Premier League fixtures with Robert and Max. Say hello, guys.
Hello.
Yep. If you haven't already, make sure to go subscribe to their channels. Links in the description. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first fixture is Leicester versus Brighton. This is kind of a tough one because, like, as we've seen with Arsenal, they put a lot of youngsters out, which I don't know why against Man City, because you think you would want your best players playing, but obviously, like, during this time, the older players, which are normally the better ones, are the ones that have, you know, less stamina, and obviously in that, so you can mostly see a lot more youngsters playing, especially for, like, you know, the bigger teams. So for Leicester, well, we've got kind of like a young squad. I know, like, players like Jamie Vardy won't be playing because he's, like, very old and that. So I'm going to say maybe a 2-0 win Leicester against Brighton.
Wait, you don't think Vardy will play against Brighton?
Pardon?
Do you not think Vardy will play against Brighton?
I think he'll come off the bench and play, but yeah, that's what I think.
So he's playing in the Watford game.
Yeah, it depends how Leicester play it. Because if they like go all out for this game to try and secure the top four, then they should be able to win it comfortably. But if they take the foot off the gas, Brighton can really nick something because they're obviously like fighting for their life down the bottom.
Yeah.
So I reckon they'll win, probably 2-0 as well.
Yeah, 2-0. And what's your prediction?
So yeah, Leicester, I think they're trying to get Champions League spots. So I think they'll go. I think they'll play their stronger side against Brighton. It's like, I don't know, they're struggling down there, so they're gonna think it's probably like an easy game-ish type of thing. But yeah, I think Brighton will be up for it as well. So I think it'll be a decent game. But I'm gonna go 2-1 Leicester.
Next match is Tottenham versus West Ham, a bit of a London derby-ish. But like with Tottenham, it was very weird because against Man United and against, like, you know, with Mourinho normally being like a defensive manager, they went quite attacking, they were saying the thing, which was quite weird. But the thing is, though, with like Tottenham is they just don't perform well against those smaller teams. So I feel like West Ham could maybe snatch a draw out of this because West Ham are also like they should have been in like least mid-table, but haven't played that well this season. So I think I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw for Tottenham versus West Ham. I just think Tottenham won't be able to get the win there.
I think Tottenham. I think West Ham are just going. I think they'll stay up, but they're just going they're going on a bit of a downward spiral. I just think Tottenham will not uncomfortable. I think 3-1 Spurs.
3-1 Spurs. All right.
I think it'll be 2-0 Spurs. I mean, against United, Bergwijn was pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't really watch the whole game, but obviously he scored, so he posed a threat. And West Ham, they're not the best side, but I do think they'll come into the game, like, they'll be ready for it. But I think it'll be 2-0 Spurs.
The next match is Wolves versus Bournemouth. So, Wolves now, like, obviously now Wolves are trying to get in a Champions League spot because now of that draw, it is now like it's more Chelsea. If they can get the win, you know, Chelsea in that, Wolves have to try and get as many points as they can to at least try and get that top 4 spot. But anyway, even if they don't get even if they get 5th, it's still great for them. So I think Wolves will win that comfortably, like 2-0 or something. I just think, you know, Bournemouth won't be able to.
I think Bournemouth will give the game to them because they've got to go all out for these type of games. Like, they've got to try and nick something against the better team. So I think Wolves will win, but I don't think it'll be comfortable. I think it'll be like 2-1 Wolves.
Fair enough.
Yeah, man, Wolves are class. Bournemouth, I swear, they're down the relegation bottom half of the table. So yeah, they've got to pick up as many points as they can. Really, I'm gonna say 2-1 Wolves. I do think Bournemouth will be up for it, seeing as they are like in the bottom end half of the table, and they try to fight for survival. So yeah, 2-1.
Okay, the next match after Wolves is Man United versus Sheffield United, which is another match for Champions League / Europa League spots. Now we're not too sure because Man United they looked decent against Tottenham. They had a bit of a passing game going in the first couple of minutes, which I was watching. So, but then obviously Sheffield United, they got robbed off like a goal from was it them or
Villa.
Aston Villa?
Yeah, against Villa.
Villa, yeah, which is obviously very it's kind of unfair, but obviously they couldn't do much about it. I personally think it's going to be like a 2-2 draw. I think none of them are going to find that winning goal against them.
Yeah, I think United will have too much quality for them. Like Sheffield United, they had a good season, but I just think they might drop off a bit towards the end. I think United will win that really 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah, I think earlier on, Sheffield United, I think they nicked a winner, McBurney. I can't remember earlier on the season when they played at Bramall Lane. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Sheffield United are class. United they're looking dangerous because I think they've got Pogba back. They've got Rashford's looking on form. Pogba was all right, I heard. But their weakness is probably their keeper and their defence because I heard Maguire wasn't playing well against Spurs the other night. And De Gea apparently didn't have the best of games. But Sheffield United I think they can surprise people here because they got a good side. Yeah, I'm not riding them out. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
Okay, the next match is Newcastle versus Aston Villa. Now, if I'm right, this is kind of a relegation battle-ish.
I think Newcastle are quite safe now, aren't they?
Let me have a look. Newcastle are in 14th and Aston Villa are in 19th. Obviously, for Aston Villa, that was a great result against Sheffield United to get that draw because it kind of helps them now to get back, hopefully, out of the relegation zone. But I just think Newcastle at the moment, obviously before, I know the form changes and all that, but just they haven't been able to score many goals with like Joe Linton and all that, for example. So I personally think it's just going to be like a 0-0 draw. I don't think any of them will be able to find a winner against Villa.
I think Villa might nick that one. I think Villa will go out, give the game to Newcastle and probably nick a 1-0 win.
I don't know. With Villa, it's a bit difficult. They're too good sometimes they can be too good for the Championship and then just don't have like a balance because the Prem, they normally go down straight away. It's like Norwich as well. But in this game, I think Newcastle United will win like 2-0 because, I think Villa I think they're going down and, I think they're going to struggle. So 2-0 Newcastle.
Talk about Norwich. The next match is Norwich versus Everton. Because Norwich, I think Norwich are down by now. I just don't think they're gonna, be able to get back up and try and stay safe. So I personally think Everton, but then I'm not sure about Everton. They could do well, but obviously they could drop off. And I'm gonna go for a 2-0 win Everton against Norwich there.
Yeah, both of these teams don't really have much to play for now because Norwich are pretty much they still have a bit of glimpse of survival, but that's very surprising if they do stay up. Everton obviously not having the greatest seasons, so I can see this being an entertaining 2-2 draw.
Yeah, because they're like 6 points away from the relegation zone. The other team's not even playing yet, so and then with the same with Everton, they're in 12th, so they're not looking close.
But they're not going to go down either.
Yeah. What's your prediction for it?
I say it's all determined on what happens on Sunday for the derby. Because if Liverpool win that, then I think Everton will just fall down a bit, lose confidence. After they've won this season against Liverpool. But if Everton win, I think they'll come out on top against Norwich. But I don't think even if they do get a point or lose to Liverpool, then it's Norwich. I guess they're pretty much going down. I think Everton can look like a 1-0, 2-1 win. But I say it's all depending on the derby.
Yeah. Now this next match could be the match. Yeah, this match for Liverpool could be the match they win the title against Crystal Palace. I think I'm not too sure, but again, obviously Liverpool, they were saying that they were going to put out youngsters and all that, which can understand because there's not much not much of the season left, and they pretty much won it. To be honest, there's no chance that Man City are going to catch up. So I personally think Liverpool will win that like 1-0 if they're playing.
Yeah, I agree. I think they'll just about edge it out, but rest a few players as well.
Yeah, for that Man City match.
I think Palace have a decent record against Liverpool. I mean, last time when they came down to Selhurst, I'm pretty sure it was a good game. And it had to go down to like the last few minutes to VAR or something like that. And that's how Liverpool won. But yeah, Palace do have a good record against the bigger sides. They normally get results. Earlier in the season, they beat City away. I can't remember what the score was. But yeah, they beat City away. They beat big sides. So I wouldn't be surprised if they get a draw or even a win.
Yeah. Okay, the next match we have is Burnley versus Watford. Now, obviously for Watford, this is a match where they need to win to at least, be out of not out of the relegation zone, but just be more firmly, not being able to, what's it called? I don't know. Okay, let me just start again. Okay, so the next match is Burnley versus Watford. Now, for Watford, this is a match where they need to kind of win so they can get out the relegation fight and hopefully stay up. Then with Burnley, it's just they don't have anything to play for, I don't think. So, personally, I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. I just think both teams aren't going to find a winner against each other. So, yeah.
I think Burnley will have too much quality for Watford. I think maybe a couple of Barnes or Wood goals, pretty 2-0 win for Burnley.
I mean, both sides. And watching the game against the Watford-Leicester game now, it's a bit boring, 0-0. I think it'll be about the same. Burnley are just, I don't know. I think they're safe from relegation and all that. I think near enough mid-table. I'm not too sure, but I think it'll be like a 0-0 or 1-1 draw. It'll be a boring game. Yeah, I think it'll be draw.
Yeah, like it says here that I know they wouldn't be really looking for the Europa League, but they're 7 points off 5th. So you never know. If they could get a good run, they could. Okay, the next match is Southampton versus Arsenal. Now, obviously, 2 Arsenal fans here, so try and not be biased. Obviously, Arsenal have had a very bad start against Man City. We're just not going to talk about that and what David Luiz was doing. Now we've always had a bit of a Southampton being one of our bogey teams. So personally, I think we'll win, but I just think it'll be a close one. So I'm going to say a narrow 1-0 win. I think.
Yeah, I think we'll just about nick maybe like an Aubameyang goal, and then I think we'll just be able to hang on. I think I agree with 1-0.
I mean, Arsenal aren't I don't know. They're just not. I don't think they're up there. I know you lot are Arsenal fans, but they're just up there. They need to invest heavily in the summer. I heard something like 100-something mil to spend in the summer. So yeah, they need to invest in the whole defence. But knowing Arsenal, you'll probably get like 80 mil for like an 80 mil player like Pepe. He just doesn't really do much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually think it'll be a draw because after the heavy defeat to City, I don't think. Yeah, I don't even know who your centre back is now because
it'll probably be Mustafi or
Holding.
Yeah, Mary's out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I mean, your defence. I can't lie, your defence is a bit poor. So I do think it'll be a 1-1 draw.
And then the last match for game week 31, and it's quite a big match as well. Chelsea versus Man City. I'm not too sure because Chelsea against some of the bigger clubs, they've been okay. But personally, I think Man City are going to get like a 2-1 win against Chelsea. Just don't think, because obviously Chelsea are getting all these great players, and like now it's confirmed the Werner's coming, is signing for them, but obviously he can't play now. So so I think Man City will just win that 2-1. I
think Chelsea have more to play for City, and I think obviously City have that quality, but I just think it'll be a 1-1 draw.
I mean, Chelsea, I think, even if they do lose against City, it's not. I don't really think their fans care. They'll get Champions League spot, wait till next season. They'll like Ziyech, maybe Havertz and Werner. And yeah, I think they'll boss the Champions League and even try to push for the league next year. So I think I do think it'll be a 1 or 2-0 City, but I don't think Chelsea really care. I think they're just ready for next season.
So yeah, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. If you're new, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to follow all my socials and that. Make sure to subscribe to Max and Robert. Links will be in the description. And yeah, I'll see you later.